And we're back, Remainers. Let's go see how this is and put a pot on. They painted you an ugly green. Graboids!
No, they don't go through concrete.
Big ones do.
No, they really don't.
What about El Shahilud?
I mean, Shai Halud.
Yeah, Shahilud, that one.
Do that, yeah.
Once again, it is the legend.
No. Also, this wouldn't have been one Harvey Wolf because this hole wasn't here.
Well, once it got stomped on, but why was it down there?
They built under the ground. They just didn't make a hangar for it to get out.
That's fair. I'm the Great Queen Spider. Must have been directed by that same guy who did Wild Wild West.
Well, if it isn't Saucy Jack. Just a little too late, as usual. I'm strong. Impressive little toy you've got there. But your plan ends here. Idiot. You're not ending our plan. You're expanding it. Check the internet lately.
Ryder, Air Force One is turning back to the States.
What? How'd they know?
Someone posted photos of what's happening on the base. The whole world is up in arms.
Show me. How did they? The story leaked early. Then Marshall's plan is ruined.
The hell it is. Look what they're saying. The story just went live, and already they're calling for blood.
But the president was saved.
Social media does not care.
By Americans. Besides, a few dozen soldiers is tragic, but nothing to start a major war over. That's just a spark, son. The excuse we've been waiting for. America's wanted this war for years. The Patriots, they knew war was good for the economy.
No, it isn't.
Their legacy lingers on. The memes.
For the winners, it usually is.
Left us their great isms. Nationalism, unilateralism, materialism. Welcome maxims for those with no faith, without guiding principles of their own. Give yourself up to the whole. No need to better yourself. You're American. You're number one. Then the only value left is dollar value. The economy. So we'll do whatever it takes to keep it humming along.
But
Even
war doesn't hurt
especially
economies.
war. Bullshit. The Patriots planted the seed. We don't need them around to filter and foster their memes any longer. We're spreading them just fine ourselves. Every American man, woman, and child. We're all sons of the Patriots now.
Hashtag dicks out for Patriots.
We just need something to jumpstart the economy out of this funk. This recession it's been stuck in since the fall of SOP.
Infrastructure spending is
And the military costs?
pretty huge for
Wasting
the
billions is going to help
economy.
the economy? DMCs, arms manufacturers, job creators, Jack. All those workers spending money, paying taxes. Trust me, a little war can work wonders. So grease the gears with some innocent blood, is that it? Oh, relax, Jack. It's a war on terror. We're not out to kill civilians. Extremists, lawless gangs, madmen. Of course, that would have to include you. Wouldn't want any eyewitness reports complicating the message.
Good throw on that.
And again, they make them roar. Didn't buy that shit back in the old days. I don't buy that crap now. We're fighting Metal Gear Excellsusior. Let's get the lowdown on this thing.
Right. That tank is from AT Corp. Codename Metal Gear Excellsusior.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Not nuclear
Metal
equipment,
Gear.
but Metal Gear is still in the product name.
Fancy. That's just a PR thing, then, huh?
Perhaps.
Brand name recognition.
The term was coined because they were meant to serve as gears. Gears linking infantry with weaponry, duh?
I guess Ray didn't have any nukes either.
Duh. It will be useless as a tactical weapon with that sort of equipment. Once we entered the era of asymmetrical warfare after the Cold War, the idea of a deterrent force fell out of fashion.
Right. Because people preferred weapons that could actually be used to kill people.
Yes, I would guess they call it Metal Gear to separate it from smaller Walker-type UGs. Excellsus means high or lofty. It is also the species name of Apatosaurus, the dinosaur.
Apatosaurus. That used to be Brontosaurus, right? It's definitely big enough.
Until we figured out that
Why do
those
they
don't
have it?
exist. Those are
I'm
just
sure they
smaller
can afford it,
Apatosaurus.
but I thought the whole point of Tecumseh was to shift the blame away from World Marshal.
It is smokescreen, I think. Part of this op must be to disguise the source of their funding. I know Desperado makes good money, but this is not a thing thugs like that could purchase. I think the purpose is to make this incident seem bigger and more elaborate than it really is. With this, it appears like more than a simple Pakistani border group supporting Desperado. It suggests that ISI is involved, or maybe terrorists from an OPEC nation. It will lead to war. A world war. One with two very distinct sides for a change.
Christ. And that asshole Armstrong calls it a war on terror.
If the Western nations begin chasing down terrorists, they will respond in kind, just as before. And
A little
before
bit topical.
long, Western civilians will once again
Yep.
become targets. Can you stop it, Ryan?
Don't know, but I gotta try.
War begets war, violence begets violence. Cycle never stops.
Right. You okay?
Yeah. Just wasn't expecting that, that's all. They didn't need to kill Hamilton at all for Tecumseh to work.
Nope.
Fabricating an assassination attempt was all they really needed to do.
Yeah, I should have guessed considering the political climate in the U.S. Ever since the Occupy movement, Wall Street's been manipulating the media. You know, scapegoating foreign interests in order to divert the public's attention.
Which
But
played a
money
part
in
in the Patriot
is
theme.
speech. You can
Just
use
like
money
you
as
said.
speech. Remember?
Yep.
If being an American,
We're gonna build a wall, and we're gonna make Pakistani pay for it.
Non-Americans for all the problems you have to deal with.
And it's not just a U.S. thing either. You've seen how anti-immigration all the first world nations are these days.
Hashtag Brexit.
Oh, they took our jobs bit. It's an easy story to swallow.
The Patriots spreading their memes worldwide. That's how Armstrong had probably put it. And just like he said, materialism runs rampant among the financial elite. They see exploiting the poor as a sign of their success. They entered businesses that accomplish nothing for anyone besides themselves. I mean, it's a fact that manufacturing jobs have been drained from first world countries. Immigration or not. That's not the immigrants' fault. It's the fault of the bankers and the financiers. The folks who pressed for globalization so they could pad their quarterly figures.
Yeah, pretty obvious if you take a sec to think about it.
Well, the thinking
That's
part
harder
is the
than you think,
difficult thing.
Yeah.
Given an objective
Asking
pursuit,
Americans to
we go
think,
wrong.
oh, we're not gonna do
Hell of a
that.
lot easier to passively accept other people's opinions and standards. Still, The memes that get spread around can be good and bad in equal measures.
Harambe is a good
It's
meme.
our job to pick the good ones.
What a
Spread those around a
disaster.
little more.
Sure is.
Yeah.
But before that,
Yeah. Think you can stop him?
no matter what.
Kevin woke as fuck.
Oh yeah, Kevin's super woke.
My. A Metal Gear Excellsus.
I know I've heard that name before.
Indeed. It made the news several times during development. A lot of people thought they'd have a hard time finding a buyer.
It's enormous.
One of the first large-scale, multi-legged tanks AT Corp has made in some time. UGs have grown smaller and smaller, but this is certainly a 180-degree change of direction.
So why do it?
The advance of artificial musculature is one reason miniaturization has grown so rapidly. But another is the shift from nuclear deterrence to asymmetrical warfare. Deploying such a large unit for guerrilla or urban warfare would be overkill. The collateral damage alone would be stupendous. Once cyborg tech began to advance, though, small-scale UGs were no longer so effective. Against an adversary of the same size, a cyborg with human-level decision-making skills, well, it will always have the advantage. So, as the theory goes, why not make UGs giant again? Overwhelm the cyborg with sheer firepower. That was the idea that led to Excellsus.
Like you said, overkill. But it's still no good in urban combat, right?
Correct. Assuming you weren't intending to raise the urban area in the process anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, a Gecko-class UG is too large for many parts of city areas, but also too small to simply trample any buildings and such standing in its way. But this magnificent beast, it could smash whole houses without even breaking stride.
And what? It's just sorry, but fuck you, civilians? I mean, even if they were just knocking down houses, the media'd have a field day.
I sincerely doubt they care.
Yeah.
If a U.S. soldier dies in combat, it's nationwide front-page news. If civilians in wherever Stan are killed in an airstrike, nobody gives a second thought.
Yep.
But you know, they talk about the deterrent effect of this UG, about it striking fear in people's hearts. If there is a UG airstrike, you don't have any time to flee. But if this behemoth was lumbering your way,
You'd run. Anyone would. Except trained guerrillas.
precisely. Thus, the UG would only be fighting against actual combatants. With a manned ground unit like that, there's a lesser chance of erroneous strikes. Plus, the legs make navigating rugged terrain a veritable walk in the park. And it would take much more than a rocket launcher to take it down. The crew couldn't be safer.
Is there really that much demand, though?
Ah, that is the question, yes. Of course, we would seem to have our answer now. If things go the way Armstrong wants them to, before too long, we could see whole herds of Excellsi trampling across Pakistan's Sparta.
Careful all that talk about drone strikes, Doctor. Sounds like you want Trump to win.
Raiden, are you okay? That's a pretty crazy Metal Gear.
Kind of a far cry from your Mark II and III, huh, Sonny?
In the end, nothing ever changes. Science always ends up being used for war.
No, it's like any weapon. It's only a tool. It's all up to who wields it. Not everyone has their own selfish agenda. Some people like you are making a difference for the better.
If only I could believe that.
Cheer up, Sonny. You have the power to bring hope to a lot of people.
Yeah, you're right.
You hear that speech? Hell of a politician.
Yeah, it's scary.
He's calling this an anti-terror war, saying he's not going to harm any civilians.
Ugh.
Despite the fact that tons have been killed already in so-called wars on terror.
An overwhelmingly number of them, actually. I'd say probably
I know it's not exactly unheard of for groups in Pakistan to
a
terrorize
9-to-1 ratio.
But
Yep.
I mean, this is so ridiculous. Going on this noble quest to shoot down terrorists and restore faith in America?
What he said, though, it works.
What do you mean?
You saw the footage. Hamilton's fine, and still everyone's calling for blood. The people have spoken. They want war. And Armstrong's doing it all for the money. And for his polling numbers. Bastard will do whatever it takes to get the public on his side. I kill him, and I don't know. Then what? What's it gonna change? If the world's gonna do its own thing, either way, what's the...
Right at it. Get a hold of yourself. Just because people want war, that makes it okay to start one purely for profit? For some twisted sense of pride?
No.
And let's not forget, he's trying to kill you. Look, just... How about I save your data while you get your head together? Right. Save complete. I know I can't do much more than that, Raiden. But just try to get back alive, okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, no. A cutscene and a little bit of action? No, we're gonna keep going until we beat Excellsus.
Yep. Gonna be a long episode.
Well, probably not that long. But the main reason to kill Armstrong, one less fascist. That's a good day in my book. Ah.
Okay.
Yep. Just run. Oh, he's got to reach.
Yes, that is one of the things that he has.
I still take a little bit of damage from that. I'm not hiding. You just need to get your sensors fixed.
Sure.
You didn't give it to me. I took that bitch. Sweet. Geckos.
Babbies.
Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Ow. Ow. Yeah, destroyed all those. Oh, come on with that. So much damage. Damn it. Oh, come on!
Rude.
That was cheap. I will take that. Hitting me in the middle of my QT QuickTime event is cheating, asshole.
Alright, no good.
Yeah, I can't block that one. Come on, move your foot up here. No, no, no. I'm gonna stay in line with these. I think that's my only option. Nope. I'll take that.
Fucking such a dumb thing, man.
I know, and the damn beams are pretty much near unavoidable. Outside of a few circumstances. Oh, no. Ah. Never tongue on the first date, buddy. Oh, you cheating asshole!
Rude.
Extremely rude.
He's just really trying to channel Metal of Chaos over on this bitch, but it's just not coming across.
This wishes it could be Metal Wolf Chaos.
This is gonna shit that Donald Trump would say if he ever giant killer robot.
Yep. Come on, walk the other foot over here. Thank you. Ah, death perception.
No.
I don't think you will. Chop it, slice it, slice it. Yes. You using that? I'll take it.
Load of bullshit.
Extremely load of bullshit. Gimme. Gimme. It's exactly what you think I'm going to do. Why don't you just use the lasers on me? Oh, you go this way? Okay, I'll go this way too.
Just so fucking dumb.
It's so ridiculous. But it's still kind of awesome. Ah! Jet fuel can't melt. Ah, steel beams. You can literally keep doing that slashing thing for like 5 minutes. It takes so long. Another cutscene.
And it comes out, big fucking deal! Go fuck yourself.
I know.
Slippery little bastard. I don't have time for this.
You know, sumo.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
He actually plans to fight. And apparently this is happening now.
What the fuck, really?
Oh yeah, you've never seen this before, have you? He's got electrolytes. It's what senators crave.
Shit, someone didn't skip leg day, arm day, chest day, chin day.
Cheek day either. Holy!
Played college ball, you know. That's a cushy Ivy League school. Try University of Texas. Gonna gone pro if I hadn't joined the Navy. I'm not one of those beltway pansies. I could break the president in two with my bare hands. Don't fuck with this, Senator.
I didn't insert that track. That was the Platinum Games. God damn it.
What the hell are you? Why don't you stick around and find out?
And we will find out
Get to enjoy this.
next time.
Look at him swagger over, that cocky son of a bitch.
I know, right? So later, Remainers.
Later, guys. Fucking dumb bullshit. What the fuck?
I know. Anyway.